if, it's our friend Merlin Wonderbow, filthy swine, I'm the cat. Merlin wants to know if the House won't refer to the articles until they feel they will get a fair treatment. Can McConnell refuse to accept the articles until he feels the president has been given fair treatment? What on earth? What on earth thinks that the House of Representatives has anything to do with what goes on in the Senate? The idea that they're going to say, well, we want to be a part on this Senate thing too. You have nothing to say about what goes on in the Senate. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You have nothing to say about it. You had your House of Representatives. You took your vote. You made your articles of impeachment. Thank you. We'll take them. They're in the garbage because they're worth nothing. Dismissed. Anyway, what's the next order of business now that you've destroyed this this essential circuit breaker and basically stuck a penny in the fuse box there? You know, she will have to transmit those articles. If she doesn't transmit them, I think Mitch McConnell ought to threaten to have her arrested. I do. Not Trump. I think the Senate I think the Senate leader ought to say, if she does not turn over the articles within 24 hours, then we think she's going to be arrested. We're going to arrest her for violation of oath of office. I'm going to have the sergeant at arms go over there and do all that stuff. I don't know exactly how that works, those details, but that's what I would do. Apparently McConnell said, you will regret this a lot sooner than you think. It's fun watching Mitch McConnell finally grow a spine after all these years. He was pretty good with the Kavanaugh thing too. Yeah, the idea that I didn't even realize that the House was saying, well, we're not going to turn him over until we're sure we get a fair trial in the Senate. You don't have to. You don't have any say over this. It's not going to be a fair trial. It's not worthy of a fair trial. It's going to be thrown out on its face. And that's what it deserves. And they're confirming judges everywhere. Yeah, I think Mitch McConnell said no seat shall go unfilled. He's just, okay. The gloves are off now. They really are. The gloves are off, and I hope they pay for it the way they paid for the filibuster. The filibuster cost them two judicial appointments, I would say, at least that, and good. I gotta tell you, I really feel like we have turned the corner, and quite a while ago. I really get the sense that this progressivism is, and I didn't feel this 2 years ago. I really didn't. I remember 2 years ago, and anything but prior to 2 years ago, I remember saying, look, we can't ever beat these people. All we can do is tie them. You know, it's like rust never sleeps and the grass always has to be mowed. But I got to tell you, just more and more and more, I'm just seeing signs that finally this entire philosophy, not just the impeachment thing, I mean, across the board, people have had enough of this ridiculous nonsense. I really, really think they have. And so, okay, you know, so if you want a trans activist who's, they might be 0.5% of the population, telling you how you can use your own language, I think people are going to say no. And I think they're going to say no the way they're saying no. We're perfectly happy to go along with this. No skin off our nose. We're perfectly happy to call you, you know, if you're wearing a dress and you're a transsexual man into woman and you're wearing a dress and you want to be called Betty, fine, that's fine, Betty. I don't care. That's good. Have a nice coffee break, Betty. But if you're telling me that you're actually a woman and I have to agree with you, then you're no. And they've just gone too far. So anyway, I don't know. I just got a real strong feeling that they are really rapidly approaching the end of their rope. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of traitors.